a team of leaders, but
Sorry.
it is created as a system that we know will work. And we have it on the road, tried, tested, and true, and it has just totally changed the culture of our team, the confidence of our teams, just that usability. And so this, honestly, Shauna and I, about 2.5 years ago in a pool in Puerto Vallarta, started talking about the Explore tool itself. And that is literally everything centrifuged around this. And then Jenny Crane, just one of our BFFs, came on board, and we really started to put a system together in and around this. And the system is something we're going to cover today. But I want to preface everything with this. So if you're familiar with biohackandactivate.com, that has been housing the ABC video. And that's just that little snippet with the studies and the patents. But we went a step further and created biohackandactivate.com/explore. If somebody wants to put that in the chat, I think that's perfect. Thank you, Shauna. Literally everything is based around this tool. And this tool we put together, it's a landing page that you land on, but it acts like a funnel. So it's a funnel of exposure. And we've done it. If you've been in the industry of network marketing, you might be familiar with the term a sizzle video or a sizzle call, which just kind of grabs someone's attention and finds that hot point for them. And that's what this very first video is about. It's less than 5 minutes, and it's meant to really show people the main things people are most concerned about right now. It's an aha moment video, and I want you guys to get familiar with it if you're not, but it literally has people think about like the two biggest things people are concerned about. The biggest would be their health. I mean, we've learned that over the last 2 years, right? Their health, and then a way to create an income and to be able to do that and leverage that whole conversation. And that's the aha moment. And it finds people where they're at, which I love that piece of it. So it's going to literally ask them, are you most interested in learning more about the products or the business in products? And at the bottom, you can see they can click on the left, which is products only, and it takes them like a funnel. It takes them to that next video. And that next video for products is a beautiful overview that really talks about the entire story of our products. What we found with this piece, you guys, is that people are not just purchasing Nerf 2. How many of you have been stuck in that? Oh my goodness, they just want Nerf 2. This literally shows them the solutions to their health needs. And so we have people that are now purchasing stacks. We are going through that website and showing it's absolutely fantastic. I love this video. And then if they choose the business and product side, and let me tell you, in the products video, we are teasing about the business. If they want to learn more about it, they can pop right over there if they haven't already. But if they just go straight business and products, it's a beautiful overview done by Carrie Dickey, our gorgeous Carrie Dickey. And she's narrating it, and it's giving people that very big view of what's possible when you leverage the timing and trends that we are sitting in right now. And guys, it makes me have goosebumps every time, and it makes me want to sign up all over again. Every single time. I love that video. Then after that video, if they're interested in purchasing one of our enrollment packs, there's a very brief video done by Ray Allen that is putting in there the conversation of what they can purchase and get started in those stacks. This site is totally free. There, guys, we get so many thousands of hits a day on this site. It's free. This piece of it's free. But wrapping a system around this, how could we put something together so that our teams could literally have a system? We created something we really believe we cracked the code in getting people to be able to have a 30-day launch plan, and we call it the success system, and it's designed to activate your business. So we're going to cover a couple stories and show you guys in our own teams, the 3 of our teams. We have multiple stories now we've created over the last couple of months using this, and now we've unlocked it for the rest of LifeVantage. But let's look at this. So Tara is a Pro 4. She's been in the business for 5 years, you guys, and she's been making a nice little side income with it, but she's been feeling a bit stuck in how to continue to grow her team. She loves the product. She's a massage therapist, but what can she do to grow her team? And here is what Tara says. I absolutely love this. She says, I feel more confident in posting on social media. I really love having only one tool to send out to educate people, and the mentoring is so, so good. I think this is really going to help my business, especially with new distributors that start. It's so simple, step by step, every day, and what you should do and learn. Thank you so much. This is really going to be a game changer. And we've already seen that happen. In fact, Tara literally has had more enrollments within this last month, 2 months than she's had. It's just been an absolute game changer and full confidence. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, this is a gal that's actually on my team. I love it. This is Linda. She's in her 70s, you guys, and she loves what we have from a product standpoint. It's been a game changer for her, but she's been at Pro 1 and just stuck there without the confidence in how to really build the team. She's just kind of casually been sharing. And I know we all have people like that in our teams, but she said she just has never felt confident with social media. She left me a voice clip. Let's listen to what she's saying.
This is Linda. I'm so excited I can't stand it. I just had to tell you thank you, thank you, thank you so much that put together the success system. I'm having so much fun with it. It's helped me so much. It's saved my business because it's made me get into it again. And it saved my life by keeping me not depressed. And I know it took a lot of work, but I really appreciate it and I love it. I've had 2 people respond this morning just from a post. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love this. It's actually, I can tell you, Linda has had the most enrollments that she's ever had. Last month alone, she just had customer, 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 and then the distributor started to come. How cool is that, you guys? Somebody that didn't even know how to use her, I know, right? Couldn't even use her smartphone, and now able to have the confidence to know what to send and find distributors knowing what to say. And it's just been awesome, awesome, awesome.
This is
Okay.
Linda.
Let's look at one more story. Okay, this is Holly. Holly is absolutely gorgeous. She's absolutely this amazing gal. She's been in LifeVantage for 3 years, and she's so savvy. If you follow her, she's super savvy on social, but she's not been confident in building a team. And let's be real, building a team is absolutely where it's at. And I love what she says. I love the success system for so many reasons. My biggest struggle in promoting the business was fear of how to train others once they joined our awesome opportunity. This system has provided me with the confidence I need to show people exactly how to run this business. Plus, it gets them into income producing activities right away. It's a wonderful tool to have. I no longer wonder which training to send to people first after they join my team, and I no longer overwhelm people. Boy, can so many of us relate to this. They get bite-sized trainings for 30 days that helps them learn to grow at a perfect pace for them. I love that. Shauna, let's do a dive into what this is behind the scenes.
Perfect. Okay, guys, I am so, every time I hear those stories again, and now there's so many more we could add to this, honestly. But here's what we found. I want to tell you why we created the success system. Marilyn explained why we created that Explore tool for education. But once we created the Explore tool, we really found out that our teams, people were funneling themselves right to the business idea. And they were like, okay, great. I want to start the business, right? People come to them and saying like, I want to do the distributor thing. And our teams weren't feeling confident in how to get someone started. Anybody feel that way? Because it was like, okay, I know I can have them download the app and go to our Facebook groups and get this, but then how do we have a welcome call, or like what exactly we do? It was kind of all over the place. I don't know if you felt like that. So we really quickly, the 3 of us said, we have to create a 30-day launch plan for the new distributor that we know that if we hand deliver what they need to do every single day, that one, our current team, you guys will feel a lot more confident in starting a new distributor. So even having the business conversation, because you know you can get them right, because I am 100% confident that if someone literally did everything, and these are only 30 minutes a day of tasks that we give people, but if they followed the prompts that they're going to get and did the activities every single day, I would guarantee they're going to have enrollments and rank advancements in their first month. They're also going to know what to do, and they're going to have built a strong foundation in their business. And you as the distributor, here's my favorite part. You as the enrolling distributors, like, it used to be almost like, okay, let's be honest, they had to do stuff themselves, but it felt like 100% of their success relied on our shoulders, right? When you start a new distributor, that's what it felt like. Now, I would say to me and to many of the people on our teams that are experiencing this, they feel like only 20% is on their shoulders because 80% is in the system. Like they can rely on the system to really be the training to get someone started so they can be that person's support, their friend, their mentor, right? They don't have to be their everything. So let's dive in. Sneak peek. Here we go. This is the launch page. I want you to know that we built this welcome page that when you first enroll for this system, there is a short welcome page and it has everything in one location. And we use this like a reference page so people can keep going back to this page over and over. So everything's in one location that they really need. So I'm going to just walk through this really quick. There's a welcome video, 3 minutes of just the three of us explaining what the system's all about. This is a big piece. Activate your daily text, because we know that for a new distributor, most people work full-time jobs, right? And that they're doing this, they're starting their business alongside what they're already doing. So they only have nooks and crannies of their day. And it's a lot to ask someone to create a brand new habit in their life when we're not reminding them regularly. So we decided to deliver this by text message to the new distributor every single day. So in the morning, they have a text saying, good morning, and they have a link that they can click on to tell them what to do in their business that day. Okay, that's probably a huge key to this system. So they'll activate their daily text by texting launch to a phone number. Then, oops, so sorry guys, I clicked the wrong button. So then we have what's called the success plan. It'll get back down to that. And that is another reference guide. So there's going to be different personality types. Like, okay, I'm going to be really honest. I'll give you the 3 personalities of me and Marilee and Jenny real quick. So Marilee would be the person who, like when she plays a game, like a board game, she needs to know all the details. She needs to know like what are all the details I need to do to win the game, right? That's Marilee's personality. She would download this and read it front to back. Now, Jenny is the type of person that she's like, just tell me how to roll. Like, do I just need to roll the dice? Like, I just need to roll the dice, right? Like, she's just like, I don't need to know all the details. I just need to roll the dice and I know I'm going to go, right? So she probably would never even download this darn thing, to be honest with you, until she knows she needed it. And I'm somewhere in the middle. I would be like, okay, so I roll the dice and then I do what to get to my first goal? Right. And so this is for every personality type. You can download it digitally, you can download it and print it and read it front to back. But what we do throughout the system is reference back to this, because this is a 180-degree view of everything they need to do, packed full of scripts to say how to pivot the conversation, how to use social media, how to do ITT. It's all in this one guide for them. So I love that. And then there's other things here. Like I said, this is a reference page. So it's going to tell them how to install their apps. It's going to show them how to find their referral link to their website so they can find that really quickly with screen shares of the app. It's going to show them how to use their shop pages because they're packed full of good information. It's going to tell them how to find the Explore tool with the link, how to share enrollment links and shopping carts, right? Literally everything. There's videos and graphics so they can visually see how to do everything they need to know to run their business. Now, there's a video here, the importance of 200 PV and subscription for their own business and why they would need to talk about subscription to their new enrollers. Okay. Then I want you guys to know this. I'm sure you just saw that on the welcome page, but this success system literally aligns with every strategy and tool that LifeVantage Corporate teaches us. We are not straying from any of that. What this does is wraps everything into a tight little package and puts a bow on it for them and makes it super simple. Now, I told you about every day they're going to receive a text. That is highly, highly important. There's going to be 3 activities every day. They're going to have a link in their text message, sending them to a website page that has 3 activities per day. The first activity is a business growth activity. So when Marisa said you don't have to do social media to get into action and use the system, it's absolutely true. Now, we built it for somebody who also uses social media. So if you do want to utilize social media, which I am a huge proponent of, because it helps just expand your network and build deeper connections with people. I don't know why you wouldn't use it. It's free. But so for the people who want to start using it like a pro from day one, we teach you how to do that too. So there's business growth activities, there's social media activities, and there's a mentoring activity. So less than 10 minutes of mentoring audio every single day, walking them through in bite-sized pieces, different principles and skills to help them build their belief. So they don't have to get everything all on day one. but over 30 days. Okay. Let's just take a look at a couple of the days. So this is designed, like we said, to take them step by step, not to overwhelm them, to achieve results. So here's an example of like day 10. Their business growth activity is to move them through ITT. In the previous 10 days, they've learned how to invite, they've learned what the ITT process is all about. But now on day 10, we're like stacking habits. We're teaching them how to get in their app, look at their ITT list, and move them from one step to the next. Like, I'll just be honest with you. I know even if I didn't build this, I would be like, it's brilliant. Like, it's literally stacking habits on top of each other so that they're not overwhelmed, which I think is the biggest problem we have with starting new distributors, is overwhelming them. Now, they're going to learn how and why to become a pro at social media. And here, I want to show you one of the social media activities. This is an example of day 20. So some days, not all days, we're teaching them how to post on social media, but we're telling them why, like giving them the posting logic, why we're telling them to do this. We're actually giving them the content to post. So they'll be able to copy and paste a picture and a caption, tweak it to themselves, stories even. And we're teaching them how to create polls in their stories and all kinds of things so that because guys, it starts with conversations and engagements, right? Conversations and engagements on social media and conversations just outside before you can invite. So that's what we're teaching them to do, attract people to them so they can invite them. Now we're teaching them step by step after that. What happens when someone engages with you? How do you go into Messenger, start the conversation, pivot the conversation eventually to inviting? We're not leaving any of that on the table. We're teaching them every step of the process. That's, I think, probably the most valuable part of the social media. Then, like I told you, we're teaching them how to deepen connections and pivot the conversation naturally, including scripts. There's probably 3 pages of scripts in that success plan and all different kinds of scenarios. And that's what Linda, Miss Linda, who's 70 and enrolling distributors now, that's what she said's been the most valuable thing to her. She said, I can go back and reference that and look like, oh, this is what they asked me. This is how I should respond. She tweaks it to herself, of course, but it gives her guidance, which gives her confidence. Now, the daily mentoring is so exciting to me. This is a bunch of different people, many LifeVantage Premier and Elite distributors telling just their stories along the way. So people can be inspired to grow their own belief, but learn about the products, the business, and the industry through all of this, but also building their own skills. So overcoming other people's opinions, right? Learning ITT. Marilee does a brilliant job of talking about how your story is important and how to develop your story and tell your story properly. And then we have some powerhouses that we've like worked with and decided to put their trainings. They've allowed us to put their trainings into the system. So like Lisa Nichols, Fraser Brooks, John C. Maxwell, Brian Fryer, the list goes on. I'm mentoring from some really incredible people in here. And it's all available to your brand new distributors and to you. So Jenny, I'm going to turn this over to you and let you walk them through the last bit here.
Oh, thanks, ladies. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm on my headphones, so I want to make sure. Good. Well, I just have to say, I get the chills every time I hear this. I mean, when Shauna and Marilee and I got together and really had the vision of just making it simple. I mean, we wanted to make this available for the brand new person. You guys, our hearts are with the person that just gets started. We've seen so many fallen soldiers in the business because of being confused and frustrated and not knowing what to do. So we really put a lot of, I call it heart and soul into this. And we really knew, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about me. I mean, most of you guys know I've been with LifeVantage for 10 years now. And to be honest with you, after I hit Pro 8, I was burnt out. I was so burnt because I had to carry the weight of every brand new distributor on my shoulder and my entire team. And looking at my team, I just had so much love and compassion for them because I thought, well, gosh, if this burnt me out, how are they going to reach the ranks of Elite? And how are they going to push their team forward? And so I'm so thankful for Shauna and for Marilee, because as Shauna said, our personalities are radically different, as you can tell. And we really put our heads in and really wanted to just develop something for you guys. And I have to say, I want to kind of give you another story I just heard this morning from one of my top distributors who just actually qualified for Croatia, and she's onboarding a pretty large team. And she asked that I be on her team call today, but she's like, Jenny, I'm looking at the success system again. She's like, there is no way that I would have, one, qualified for the trip, or two, be able to launch this big team that's coming on. So it's so exciting to hear these stories of people that are just having success, that have been in the business for a while, that are just launching their business. And I'm just so thankful that each and every one of you gets the opportunity to be able to be a part of this. So, and Marisa, of course, my gosh, you guys are so blessed to have her as your leader. And she is literally one of the best in this entire company. So I think with her leadership and with this system, you guys are just going to fly. And I can't even wait. I think Activate 2022, for those of you that are attending, is really going to be just a brand new kind of awakening in our business. And to be able to have what's happening here with LifeVantage is exciting time in LifeVantage, to be able to plug your distributors that join, that are going to follow you, after Activate 2022, I believe is just going to be the perfect storm for each and every one of you. So, it's going to help your brand new distributor. I can't even tell you how much success we've seen just from other people outside of our teams that are using this now. And Shauna, I don't know if we have any more slides. I don't want to miss anything. Do we have anything else, or is this the last slide? Oh, thanks, girl. But seriously, love you, honey. He's getting out of the car. So by the end of the 30 days, this is what you're going to expect, right? So I want to encourage each and every one of you. We're encouraging leaders to go through the system first, because as you're enrolling your new distributors in the system, you're going to want to know what they're seeing, right? You're going to want to know that they can utilize this, what you're going to want to see what they're seeing, right? So that you can support them through the process. But by the end of the 30 days, you're going to have the strategy to grow beyond the launch, right? So not only do we want to launch the new distributor, we want to keep them engaged in the business. We want to keep them moving forward. And with reducing the confusion, reducing all of those things that kind of hold them in place and don't allow them forward is going to be huge. They're going to learn the basics of the business. So how incredible that they can learn the basics, but most importantly, they can go back and do the 30 days all over again. So I think somebody asked that question in the chat, like, what happens if they fall behind? Like Marisa said, she's like, I haven't been able to do all of the actions for every text message that I've received. But the great thing about this is they can refresh their brain. They can go back and utilize it again, or start from the beginning. We have so many people that are relaunching their business. So I had a girl that had fallen out of the business. She was frustrated. She kind of got in her own head. She completely relaunched her business because of this system. And now she's engaged and excited because she's like, oh my gosh, Jenny, I finally feel like I know what to do with my new person. She's like, I finally have clarity and direction with how to get them started. And she's on fire again. So for those of you that have maybe people that have fallen out or been frustrated, start the system today and reach out to them and say, let them know, oh my gosh, I know you've been frustrated. I know it's been a little confusing. Maybe there's a reason why you fell out of the business, but you have to take a look at this. So it's really exciting to see those people re-engage with the system. So I love that they're going to be delivered every single day, their daily actions, their DMO checklist, and really simple tasks that they can utilize to grow their business. Because if somebody sees that they can do this every day within 15 to 30 minutes, and that's all the time they need to launch their business, who would say yes to that? I mean, I would. That's incredible. So the mentoring audio, obviously, you guys know that mentoring and personal growth and development is the foundation of seeing success in this industry, in this business. So we really have made that simple too. Part of the reason in us doing those shorter mentoring audios is we know that people don't have a ton of time in the day. So they'll be able to get just those bite-sized pieces and motivation to get them through their day and to have the confidence to move forward and do those daily actions. So I'm really excited about that, Shauna. I think we may have a couple more slides. Okay, so help in enrolling distributors. So the correct information is being obviously delivered daily to the new distributor, teaching them principles and strategies to see success. And it ensures everyone is getting the same information. So this is the important thing about having systems for duplication. Because like I said, I shared with you guys when I hit Pro 8, I was burnt out, right? There was no system in place. I was the system. And when you make yourself as the leader, the system, there's only so far you can go. And we know that that's when the magic happens in network marketing, right? When you have those systems, when you can confidently lean on those systems and allow people to just utilize them. That is when your business grows and flies, is when that everybody gets the same information from the top down. They're able to duplicate that information, and you're not over there as a new distributor, or maybe a distributor that's been in for years, worrying about what your people are doing, right? I remember sometimes I would wake up in the morning after enrolling a new distributor and thinking to myself, gosh, I hope they really got clear information. I hope they know what to do today. I hope that they're doing the things that I taught them. But, you know, people only listen and engage with like 2% of what you say the first time, right? So you're really able to kind of mitigate that issue by utilizing the system and really having that continual support so that you as a distributor can do what you do best, right? When we are when we're at our best, we are engaging and supporting and cheering our new people on, right? We don't have to be the teacher. We don't have to be the expert all the time. We're doing what we love best, and that's supporting and loving on our new person and encouraging them to really take this and achieve the goals that they want to achieve. So I'm really excited about it. I want to encourage each and every one of you guys, get signed up and start going through those 30 days, because Activate's here this next weekend, you guys. So get started on it. Start going through those text messages. I think, Shauna, there was a question that I wanted to address in regards to Canada. I don't know if you did that in the chat, but we do have access. Oh, you did. Okay. Of course she did. She's on it. Guys, that girl's on it. I have to say, Shauna's the one that built the majority of the back end of this stuff. She's the tech girl. Marilee and I are the visionaries and like the idea people, but Shauna went in, you guys, I can't even believe it. She blows my mind. She's so talented with all of the technology and all the things that like literally like stress me out. So I have to say that, Shauna, thank you so much. But
we
guys,
make a good team.
yes, we do. So I'm really excited, and please let us know. We want to have your feedback as the distributor going through the system. We want to hear from you guys as you're going through it. Let us know the successes that you're having. Let us know how you feel about it, maybe how it's helped you overcome places in your business that you've been stuck. But we're really excited to support you through this and really excited to see how it's going to grow your teams. And Marisa, we have all the respect for you, girl. We love you so much. Your team is so blessed to have you.
Oh, well, I just love you all and my team and, you know, just how we're all working together. And I, you know, if you've got something that's working for you, you guys do it, but I don't think people do. And this is what LifeVantage has been really needing. And it's coming and being created by the top leaders of this company who know what it's like out there in the field. And it's not deviating one bit away. In fact, that guide, if you download it, there's the MVP. There's a whole page on MVP, how we build, you know, bring in 3 people, teach those 3 how to bring in 3, and on and on. And it's what we do. I just love this. I'm so excited.
Teresa, I'll address one more question if I may, and then I'll
Sure.
I'll let you wrap it up. But the cost, I wanted to go ahead. I saw that there was a comment there about the cost. And so
Sure.
Please know that we tried to make this as absolutely affordable as possible because we were thinking of the new distributor. And that we know if they enroll with a pack, and then they have to spend an extra 49, like extra money, we needed it to be affordable. But I also think that this will, I absolutely 100% know, I shouldn't say think, I know that this will pay them back in dividends. And so I think that that's the way that you can express that to them, is there's a step-by-step system to get them started. And let me tell you, there is a cost to this. That's also why we have to charge. We have to pay to deliver text messages to people. And so everybody gets 37 or something text messages from our system throughout their 30 days. And that does cost money to every single person that signs up. So I just wanted to address that. Somebody said, can they buy in bulk? You know, you can't, but you could if you want to use that as an incentive. Like, I'll be honest with you, I would use it as an incentive and say, hey, if you want to, if you come in with an elite pack, I would purchase for you. You know what I mean? If you're at the end of the month and you're right away from rank, like use that as an incentive. I have a daily system that I can hand you and I'll give you that for free, costing you only $50. You know, $49. So that's a possibility for you as well, just to go in and enroll them in their membership. And it's only a one-time fee. I want to make that clear. There's a couple times, Marisa, you said subscribe, and to me that means monthly. And so I just want to make sure that it's one-time fee, $49, and you have this forever. So you can go through it over and over and over. Miss Linda Woods is on her second month, and she said, I'm just going through it and changing up the like posts but doing the daily stuff. Like I know that it's telling me on social media this day to do an engagement post. So I'm just creating my own engagement post, but using the principle and the concept behind it. So.
And you can just do it over and over and over again, rinse and repeat, because that's what we do. You guys, thank you. You ladies, beautiful ladies, cannot wait to see you this weekend at Activate. This is going to be a huge tool. You guys get started now today on this because you don't want to wait. Trust me, Activate is this is a game-changing product that's going to be coming out. And just think about what happened with LifeVantage 12 years ago with just 2 products, and how it took this company to 200 million. You've got a gold mine in your hands to bless people. And now you have a system to bless people. Thank you, ladies, so much. We have to get on the Carrie Dickey call. We're going to get in trouble. All right. Lots of love, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That is a wrap. We trust you. Thank you.